Hello everyone, welcome back to Team Auto Trend channel. Previously, you may have already seen my detailed review of the Tata 610 SK tipper on this channel. If not, you can see the link in the description box below. In this video, we are going to compare this 610 SK tipper with its main competition, including the Mahindra Load King Optimo, Mahindra Furio 7 and the HR 2055T. But before that, please make sure to subscribe to our channel as we provide detailed reviews of all variants of all cars along with such commercial vehicles. Please do support us by liking and sharing this video. Moreover, you can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter for regular updates. Today, this Tata 610 SK tipper has been provided to us by URD Motors Private Limited, Tata Motors Commercial Showroom in Coimbatore. Currently, this is the best seller in the compact tipper category as it provides a lot of unique elements. Even though competing against some modern rivals including the Mahindra Furio 7 and the HR 2055T, the 610 SK is currently the most trusted and is the first preference among buyers, the first reason for that being the design. Yes, the overall design language and the cabin seem to be carried forward from the Tata 407 we have seen on the roads for all these years. In this category, this is the only vehicle to have a cab-forward design, which means the bonnet is ahead of the cabin. All rivals have the engine under the cabin or behind the cabin. Along with that, the main advantage of this is safety. The 610 SK comes with an all-steel construction with more tougher steel than before, and while the design seems to be carried forward from the 407, it also means that the parts will be easily available. Then in this category, the 610 SK is the one that provides the maximum wheelbase. At 3305 mm, it has got a longer wheelbase than the Furio 7 which has 2770 and the Optimo which has got only 2500 mm wheelbase. As a result of that, the weight distribution on this vehicle is better while also providing better highway stability. Then in terms of load capacity, the 610 SK has got a payload capacity of 4.4 tons which is better than the Mahindra Furio 7's 4-ton capacity and is almost equivalent to the HR 2055T's 4.5 ton capacity. The main reason for this improved capacity is that the thickness of the long member of the chassis has been improved by 5 mm. Regarding suspension as well, all round you get to see semi-elliptical multiple leaf springs with only the front suspension getting hydraulic double-acting telescopic shock absorbers. This definitely improves the comfort of the cabin. The Tata 610 SK gets a fuel tank capacity of 60 liters and as a part of the BS6 compliance, there is also a separate tank for the AdBlue diesel emission fluid. While the competition has got larger fuel tanks than this 610 SK is the one that provides better mileage than all of them. Talking about the load capacity and the load body, this 610 SK now gets electronically controlled tipping function for the load body and on the right side of the steering wheel along with a separate switch for the differential lock. There is a separate switch for raising and lowering the tipper body and there is no reason to raise the engine too much for this process. Just like the competition, this 610 SK also now gets electronically controlled tipper body, but the uniqueness of this 610 SK is the load body capacity along with the dimensions. I have already mentioned that the load capacity is 4.4 tons. Despite that, the tipper load body of the 610 SK has got a more compact size compared to rivals. The Mahindra Furio 7 and the HR 2055T have got the tipper load body with a length of 11 feet with not much of an advantage in terms of payload capacity. But this Tata 610 SK has got a load body length of just 10.2 feet while having the same width as competition at 6 feet. Which means the 610 SK can take more load even in this compact size, thus reducing expenses, improving mileage and maintaining the life of the engine as well. Regarding the interior as well, the overall design has been carried forward from the 407, however new features have been introduced. While none of the rivals provide fabric seats, the Tata 610 SK provides Melba fabric upholstery. Moreover, the 610 SK is the only vehicle to provide 8-way adjustable driver seat with 2 separate levers to adjust the driver seat height along with the angle of the seat base, while rivals like the Furio 7 and the HR 2055 have got a simple height adjust mechanism. The slide adjust lever is located at the center. The advantage of this Melba fabric is that the cabin will not get heated as much and will be more comfortable during long drives. Moreover, due to the absence of the engine in the cabin, there is more space. Now getting into this cabin, the overall design as you can see is exactly borrowed from the 407, but still it looks good and the main advantage is that the availability of parts will be better. While this 2-spoke steering wheel looks modern and feels better, unlike rivals such as the Mahindra Furio 7 and the HR 2055T which provide steering tilt and telescopic adjust, this vehicle does not have those features. Next, talking about the instrument cluster, here this is the bigger advantage of the 610 SK because when compared to rivals, the MID of this cluster is much more easier to read while also providing all the information you need. It includes 2 trip meters, average efficiency and mileage meter, a voltmeter and the engine running time. In this category, none of the trucks provide air conditioning. However, AC vents with blower speed control is available as standard, which means air conditioning can be fitted aftermarket according to the buyer's needs. But the bigger advantage of this 610 SK is that it gets a Tata branded audio system with FM, AM, USB and aux connectivity while also providing 2 Blaupunkt branded speakers, which means the audio quality is going to be significantly better than any rival. Regarding additional convenience, apart from the regular 12-volt charging socket on the left side of the steering wheel, all the Tata commercial vehicles now provide a 5-volt smart USB charging port easily accessible on the dashboard. This feature is not standard on any rival. Now let's check out the engine bay, but accessing the engine on this 610 SK is very easy compared to rivals thanks to this cab forward design with the bonnet being easily accessible similar to a car. However, for rivals, to access the engine, the cabin has to be tilted entirely. Now this here is the 3-liter 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine producing 100 horsepower and 300 Nm of maximum torque through a 5-speed manual gearbox. Now when you compare with rivals, the Mahindra Optimo has got a 2.5-liter engine producing 81 horsepower, while the Furio 7 has got a larger 3.5-liter engine producing 122 horsepower. The Eicher Pro 2055T has got a similar 3-liter engine but produces 120 horsepower. Now irrespective of all the power produced, the 610 SK has got a similar load capacity without the need for a larger engine, thus providing better mileage than rivals. The timing interval for the transmission and steering oil change is also now extended up to 1.2 lakh kilometers. Along with the new rear axle ratio, Tata Motors also have made the clutch and gearbox around 40% lighter than before, thus providing better convenience to the driver. Moreover, this is also claimed to be the strongest gearbox in this category. So folks, this is how the Tata 610 SK tipper compares with rivals including the Mahindra Furio 7, the Lord King Optimo and the Eicher 2055T. The Mahindra Lord King Optimo is a significantly smaller truck. The 610 SK claims to provide a similar mileage along with better power. Similarly, when you compare with the Eicher and the Mahindra Furio, the 610 SK claims to provide equivalent load carrying capacity with comparable convenience features. More importantly, the service interval timing of this vehicle is more and repairing this vehicle is also very easy. The 610 SK is neither very big nor very small. Moreover, it also has got the most trustworthy engine and chassis. So, in this price category, the 610 SK tipper seems to provide the better value for money deal. So, meanwhile, this is Viprajesh signing off. See you on another video. Thank you for watching.